Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Showtimedr. I got a topic for you today. This was brought to my attention. I've been hearing about it little by little, but it kind of came to a head. Well, not really a head, but you know what I mean. I got a lot more information out of it after posting some videos yesterday for another game. So I want to discuss this with you guys, so we'll go into it right here. Alright, so after, this is actually my reactionary post, but I'll show you guys the original post eventually, but right here I said, hearing you guys tell me Epic 7's going in this direction as well. The direction being very heavy pay-to-win, pendulum, wrecking ball ready to crush free-to-play heart and soul. I don't think it's that bad. That's my opinion. Or was my opinion at the time. There are things I disagree with, but I'll have to go look harder. Can you guys give me a few reasons why you feel like this? So we got some replies here. ML units dominate Arena. ML Ball, ML Aura are standard, and if you don't wail on Mystic Packs, you're gonna have a rough time. Then Indri here chimes in. For me, no content. Every 2 weeks having Control-C, Control-V is not content, which, you know, debatable. PvP sucks balls. I don't have fun in PvP. If I lose, I start a kid rage, and if I win, I'm like, what, wherever. Wherever. And then 3, I want to play, but I can't. The stamina scarcity is annoying as fuck. When you have to waste thousands of stamina on side story every 2 weeks, that is actually an issue. That's probably one of the main issues of the game, but not topic of this video right now. It makes it super hard to find stamina to farm hunts, to gear for your new toys, making that I don't feel progress at all. This got 10 times worse after the Leo water gun event ended, and at that time, I always got enough stamina to be satisfied. And then Miss Aries chimes in here. I think that any game that has PvP will eventually end up being pay to win because people are competitive. And if you have the money to maintain that one-up mentality, people will do it. Developers know this, so unfortunately, that's why they do this. It's called a gacha game for a reason. I still play KC, that's Knights Chronicle for people who don't know. And I enjoyed watching Showtimedr's videos, but I don't care for PvP because I know what these games are all about, and I play the characters I enjoy and not what is supposed to be meta. There's an example, and then Omega Wolf disagrees here. He says, it's not going that direction just yet. PvP is busted, though, due to ML units polluting it. I'll show you guys the original post here. Let's see. Alright, so here were the 2 posts that I reacted to. Of course, they're like way at the bottom of the page. Actually, let's do the bottom one first. So we got Epic 7 is going in the same direction by the Kisame Samahada. Naruto reference, nice. And X-McKing Will, you'll see more of him. No, it isn't. So. But here we go. So Anma Gotcha, when I made this post about how KC was basically super pay to win, but for them, I mean, it is PvP too, but it's a lot on their PvE. In this case, he says Epic 7 is getting pay to win to the pay to win point, unfortunately. And Dan Juan, or Dan Jun, how so? Mystic Packs. And then Andrew chimes in, Arena is already full of pay to win. Just give a glance at the top 100, which we will actually do later. And then here's McKing again. No. How is that pay to win? Or is that different than the monthly summon pack? And or different than monthly summon pack. And then Gotcha replies, Mystics give direct access to power creep ML units. You guys can't... Oh, because the... Alright, let me... For you guys. Sorry if I missed that earlier. Okay, so pick it up. Mystics give direct access to power creep ML units that were meant to be rare, quote unquote. The ML Aura fucked PvP for me. And then Andrew chimed in again. Normal pools don't give you OP ML units. So this is the sentiment I got, and I know a lot of you aren't used to some of the Epic 7 creators actually reading their comments. Oh my god. So, well, okay, so you heard all the things in there, so I got to looking myself, and I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys, because you can clearly see how much I do not give a fuck about PvP right now. Bronze 5, bunch of fucking flags. I totally just checked out on PvP. I totally don't give a fuck. But, still cover it. I know some of you guys, it's very important to you. Okay. So, right here, I've already gone to the ranking. And like I said, you want to look at the top 100. Let's look at the top 100. Now, as far as I know, the ML units that are really kicking ass right now, ML Aramanthia. That other dude. Well, we all know that Armin, Crimson Armin's always been really good. But let's go ahead and we'll go through the list here. So there's ML Aramanthia. That is ML Destina, basically. There's, I think that's Ball Cesar, right? So he's apparently been pretty popular. Of course, you're going to see your Evil Kens and Angelicas everywhere. But then, you know, let's keep a synergy to like try to count how many of these heroes that you actually see from the ML category in the top 100. And granted, I could give a fuck about the top 100 because I'll never be there because I just don't care. But there's Aramanthia again. There's Aramanthia again. You know, there's these guys. And granted, you say, well, the ML characters should be the most powerful in the game. Yes, I agree. I completely agree. There's Aramanthia again. That team actually looks really fucking stupid right there. I'm surprised he's only 88th. Must be a gear thing, or maybe he just missed a day or whatever. There's Baal and Aramanthia again. I know we just got Ren, but I'm not sure about her placement on the PvP category. I'll go and look at... I actually need to go make some ML videos, but we'll that another time. Yeah, but you're seeing ML Aramanthia is freaking everywhere on a lot of these teams. So... you got your standard favorites like Angelica, the greatest hits collection as we call it here. So, you know, I'm sure, I don't know what the fuck this is, but that's pretty funny. If he's just trolling or if that's really that OP in combo, I'm not sure. Because I know what she could do, I kind of forget what he can do. But I'll go back and look at some point. But you get what I'm saying here. So you're seeing lots of ML Aramanthia, and then as we get closer to the top, the units that can res, they're here. More ML Aramanthia. A little bit of Bao, not quite as much as Bao. You see a lot more of her towards the bottom, but she's also appearing at the top. Angelica, of course, she's up here, because why not? More ML. More ML. Now... we're at the 30s right now, and I could pretty much go to the top 10, because you get what I'm trying to show you guys. Rolling on this emulator, good. So your number one, you know, you got the two greatest hits heroes here. That's an evil fucking team right there. I could see how that would be number one. But so you get it, right? So, now... Mystic packs, that's the thing. Now for those who, I don't know, somehow you're unaware, maybe you're newer to the game, you're watching this video, whatever. Your Mystic Summon is right here. You can get Mystic tokens a couple different ways. They're in Hunt 11, and possibly Hunt 10. Random drop though, so it doesn't always drop. You can also get these from guild battles as well. You know, on occasion, there's like events and stuff that drop them quests. Speaking of which, I could summon. Hey, let's do that. Totally do not care. I know my luck. It's so bad. Alright, a relic. Yes! And there's a reason why I never summoned on it. I'm saving all my stuff if people are curious for Dizzy. Hoping Dizzy will be just as OP as Soul Bad Guy. But alright, so Mystic Packs.
Take your time.
Go ahead and take a look at them here. So... pretty good deal right here, you know, 99 bucks. And granted, for those who don't know, I don't really buy anything in this game. So, but, hey, 700 Mystic Packs takes 50 per summon, so that's easily right there, about 14 summons on top of 3k Sky Stones. That's pretty freaking good, you know, for the whales in this game. And I know, I remember in the creator Discord, Mango, he was complaining about... he spent, it was somewhere in the realm, it was either 1400 or 1800, because he said two different amounts, maybe he just spent more later. He spent that trying to get MLR Monthia, and it didn't work out for him, unfortunately, for him. But then, so I got the thing, I'm like, well, you know, there's probably like at least a couple hundred people out there like that will spend, you know, 1k, 2k, whatever it takes to get whatever unit they're convinced they have to be top tier PvP. Well, the original concept of the ML units in this game was it was a grind, it was hard to get chances to get them. And there were people that would re-roll their entire accounts after they beat 10-10 if they didn't get, you know, whatever ML units. But that was back in the day of, you know, ML Ken. And the ML Ken's still good, but ML Ken was, you know, most coveted unit for PvP, etc. Still a really good unit for PvP, but these new units that are coming out, ML Ren, ML Aramanthia, ML Ball, it's just like, get the fuck out of here. Those units are insane. So, well, now that you can buy these, and granted, you see there's a limitation, which I don't know exactly. Let's pack 3 times a month, resetting on the 1st of each month. So, the creators of this game, and I think that was pointed out in the previous thing I showed you, they know that people are willing to spend this money, and let's say you want to spend all of these, right? So, $300, $450, at about $540, and then it rounds out to about $570 in a month. And who knows? I'm sure there's some other ways you could probably purchase something. And if you're running enough guilds and guild battles and all that, you're probably getting a good amount, but, well, whatever. So, I don't know, I'm wondering if the pendulum is swinging a little too hard now, because, see, like, I'm trying to give it a good example here, people might hate this example, but wrestling, right? Like pro wrestling. Back when it was entertainment, or it's still technically entertainment, it used to be a big deal when a dude came off the top rope, or when there was a chair spot or a table spot. And now you see that shit multiple times a night. Multiple chair shots, multiple table spots, coming off the top rope. Like, even like everyone that used to not do it does it now, and so, consequently, now that there's more, there's actually less, because it doesn't get the same reaction. So likewise, in this game, ML units are the big thing. So if more people have ML units, does that harbinge kind of the end of free-to-play, as far as, unless you're extremely lucky, being able to compete on a basis with PvP units? And of course, in a way, yes, of course, that totally does. But is it fair? That's the question I'm going to pose to you guys. Is it fair? Because for me, like I said, I could care less. But if you are really invested in PvP in a gacha game, it generally goes like this in almost every gacha game. People pay money to get the best units or the best gear or what have you, the best cards, the best relics, whatever the fuck's in the game. And that's just kind of been the way it is. So I understand people are upset, and I actually, personally, if I did care about PvP, I really wouldn't like this. Just because, A, I know my luck and etc. You just saw it earlier. But at the same time, you know, because this is going to be affecting guild battle as well. And I'm sure probably those units are pretty good in PvP or PvE as well. So, you know, farm rate, being able to fully capitalize on being able to farm something hopefully as quickly as possible. I don't know, I don't want to rant too much about it, but I want to know what you guys think. Is this going to be a major issue for you in the game? Do you care? Do you not care? Is it not a big deal? Are you someone who's buying Mystic Packs? What do you think about it? How important is PvP to you in this game? Now, PvP in this game, you saw I'm probably going to get back into it at some point, but I just got so many other things going on right now. But, like, you do need to do PvP in this game to a point, because there's so much good farming stuff that comes with PvP. So, like, the conquest point stuff. You know, you got all this Season 2 gear. which, to be perfectly honest, that's part of the reason why I saved up a bunch of points, but now I need the new points, because they thought of that. But, I mean, there's some amazing gear out here, and then also, once you get the daily farm, you want your seed every week, you want your energy every week. You know, maybe you want the slate, maybe you want the frame, just to show off, whatever. And then this is the only place where you can consistently get the charms if you want to upgrade your weapons and your armor. So, in a sense, they kind of force your hand on it, because getting all of this stuff otherwise, throw the gear out, not that easy. You know, not that easy. You get some with quests, you get some with clearing some of the weekly events, etc. But so, anyways, that'll be my question to you guys. If this is a problem, is it a problem that you want the devs to focus on the most? Maybe rewiring it so that free-to-play can get a little bit of a fairer shot? Or, you know, because the devs are going to make money no matter what, so that's always been priority in their case. But let me know what you think. So my aunt's bothering me. I gotta go eat dinner with her, so catch you guys later on. Look forward to answering some of your comments and just see where this goes. So have a great day, everybody. Peace.